Hello, Erica here. I just want to do a quick daily check-in, I guess. Just do a couple of quick messages. Honestly, I don't even know what spread I'm gonna use or what I'm gonna do, but I just feel like I'm gonna do something real quick for you guys. We'll do we'll group air, earth, fire, water signs. I forgot. We'll do that. We'll do a group of four. We're gonna just do a quick check-in. This could be daily, or this could just be, this will resonate for whenever you watch it. This will be a timeless. We'll go timeless reading. Just be a quick timeless reading. See what comes up. All right. Let's go for my air signs. Air signs. Give me a quick message for my air signs. What do you want them to know right now? We have Justice and the Lovers. Got three major arcana out of two decks put together. Oh my god. Okay, air signs. So you have Justice, you have the Lovers reverse, and the Emperor reverse. So I feel like right now is a time of balancing. You might be going through some karma, and ugh, it might be a little rough. You feel like you have a loss of control. You might feel like if you're in a relationship, you might feel like things are not where they should be, but I feel like don't worry. The universe is trying to balance those things out. And I feel like a lot of the part of the separation in your relationship is because like you don't want to lose yourself and you want everything you want, but you do feel like a strong soul connection to this person. So it's very confusing for you on should I leave, should I go? But I feel like the universe is taking care of it. What's the outcome? Oh, you got two sixes, and I think it's six here, which for me is about like money and relationships. So I feel like money and relationships are going to be good. I know a lot of people don't like 666, but for me, I don't like seeing fives because for me that's like things aren't going the way they should be, and change is coming. Sixes, money and relationships. Anyways, so I feel like you might be moving away from a relationship and not so much to go to another relationship, but to work on yourself more and to give you what you need. Or you could just be talking to some people. I feel like you might just end up leaving a relationship and just casually dating for a while just to see what's out there because you need a time of recovery and recuperation. It doesn't have to do with relationship. I feel like what this reading is saying is that you're in a time of karma. You're in a time of you're having to pay some balances, having to pay some debts. Even though it feels like shit, money might be bad, relationships might be bad. Like you're gonna come out of that soon, and you're gonna come out of that on top, where your money is gonna be so good you can give to other people. That like you have the scale here and the scale here, which I just realized. So that karma is, you're having to pay off some stuff from the past. Like we all have to pay for our, not like, oh, we have to pay for our actions, hellfire kind of stuff, but like the universe is a very ordered universe. It's cause and effect. Everything has to balance itself out. It's like accounting. It has to balance itself out, right? So with this time, just stick in there, bear with it. It's going to kind of suck, but things are going to get better and you're going to come to a place where you'll have enough where you can give to other people, right? And you're moving away from a place of like mental fuckery. I feel like, in the recent past, all this stuff that's been going on, it's really had you in your head. And I feel like you're going to finally be able to, I feel like, deal with your emotions about it better. Like, here's like troubled water, here's calm water, you know? I feel like, put on a brave face for your family too. Like, don't, not a brave face, because don't repress stuff, but like really take an active part in your inner work And so you can be a stable foundation and show, I feel like, your children or your family, like, how to handle situations correctly. Because everybody's going to go through shit times, but it's really how you get through it that matters, right? And it won't damper your vibration either. All right, so fire signs. Fire signs. What messages do you have for my fire sign? Messages do you have for my fire sign? We have the moon reverse, the emperor reverse, and justice upright. Okay, that's interesting that fire signs got all major arcana too. And I did shuffle. We had the moon reverse, the emperor reverse, and justice upright. Again, so you, like air signs, are going through a period of balancing stuff out. And I feel like you're starting to see the reality about things, that you don't always have to be in control. You don't always have to be the one to come out on top. You're learning that, like, knowing who you are is the most important thing, and you don't always have to win once you know who you are. You don't always have to have the last word once you know who you are, because you know who you are, and that's all that matters. And when you try to convince people otherwise, you're not convincing them, you're convincing yourself, right? When you really, really, really know who you are, you don't have to prove yourself anymore. And you're starting to see that you're starting to understand that. And I feel like you're going to bring better people in your life, like now that you're understanding that lesson. And like I said, I feel like justice is actually cutting some people out of your life that no longer serve you, that are just serving as like a ball and chain to your destiny. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. And it's balancing out your life and giving you, so you could put you on the path of the things you've been asking for. And it's helping you also balancing out your head and your heart. And the funny thing is, like, so red is like, the root chakra. But for me, like, it symbolizes how we use our logic, A lot of our logic is based on survival. What makes me feel the most secure? What makes me feel the most stable? And I feel like you're learning to finally, like, not always be in survival mode. All right, so outcome. What is the outcome for this? Walking away and temperance in the reverse. 8 of Cups, temperance in the reverse. So I feel like you're just going to walk away again from anything that is like going to take you out of your element. Anything that is going to take you out of being, temperance. You could be a Sagittarius or dealing with Sagittarius. Aries is here as well. So I feel like, the outcome of this, again, you're cutting out people that no longer serve you. You're walking away from everything that, like, it's making you feel unfulfilled. And you're going towards what you need. And I'm here for some of you, like, you might need to watch your habits. If you're a drinker, maybe lay off the drinking a little bit. If you're a smoker, maybe lay off the smoking a little bit. If you don't really exercise, like, get some more exercise. If you really don't eat healthy, try to eat a little healthier. Got a call. Hold on. They got me. It was a call about my car extended warranty. Should have known. I needed to block that number. Anyways, but I'm waiting for a call. Anyways, doesn't matter. You don't care. So, back to what I was saying. I feel like, that you are getting out of a place of being, like, overdoing bad habits. All right. All right. Sorry for that interruption. So next is water signs. Water signs. What messages do you have for water signs right now? Give me a quick 3 cards. All right. We have 8 of Cups. 10 of Swords reverse. And 10 of Wands in the reverse. So that's, I feel like, is really good. So I feel like you're not so much, I mean, yeah, you're walking away from stuff, but I feel like you're walking away from stuff that, like, it's no longer serves you, either bad habits, job, friends, relationship. But I feel like you're finally like leaving a place in your life or a time in your life that things were hard and that things were maybe not so much depression, but could be. It was just a time in your life that you just felt like things were not working out as much as you tried, and like your money wasn't where it should be, or you just weren't feeling that stable or insecure, in your life. And it's probably, money related, but it also could be that, your relationships or your job was just messing with you mentally. So I feel like you're leaving that time in your life and you're getting to the place where, like, it's so interesting how, like, reading cards intuitively, that each time you see things differently. So with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords being in the reverse, I see the stuff falling out of it. Like the swords falling out of his back and the wands falling out of their arms, which to me signifies you're releasing all that mental fuckery that's been in your head, that's been, causing sleepless nights, that's been causing anxiety or panic attacks, that stuff is finally, you're able to let it go because things are getting better. You're able to let go of the burdens that you've been carrying about are you good enough, because some news, either you've just gotten some news or good news is about to come, that things are getting better. And so if you haven't got that news yet, like, just know that things are getting better, and that might help the news come, even faster by manifesting that space of being happy and content and knowing that everything's going to work out for your highest good. All right, 10-10, it's all about completion. A cycle that you've been in is being completed. So that's always good, All right, so give me 2 cards on the outcome of this situation. 2 cards for the outcome of this situation. Got the Hierophant, very good. And the Hangman in reverse, which is good. So it's interesting because it's like you have the minor arcana in the situation, and the outcome you have the major arcana. So it's like, not minor situations, but it's like very everyday situations is going to lead to like a very profound and spiritual movement forward. You have the Hierophant with the Hangman in the reverse. So I feel like the outcome of this situation is that, you're going to get in a stable place. It's, Taurus is the sign for the Hierophant, which, is about stability. It's about security. It's about like a stable foundation. And so it could mean that you are going to, sorry, I'm getting a couple messages at one time. It could mean that you are going to, in this process of getting out of this low point in your life, you're finding your own spirituality again. But I feel also like you're stable, you're secure, like you're going to be in a time of your life where like people are looking at you more, and they're going to be looking up to you, because they're going to say, well, how did you get to that place? How did you get out of that situation? How did you make it? How did you do this? How did you do that? And you're going to be able to teach them, okay, this is how I got out of my depression, or this is how I'm, never let my depression get me that low to, have bad thoughts, or this is how I went from being poor to owning a house, blah, 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 blah. I feel like you're going to show people the way, but also like it's going to give you added stability, and you could end up being a teacher of some way. And it might not be, a professional teacher. You could be a teacher on YouTube or on Twitch, just showing people and sharing with people, your story and how have you got to point A to point B. And with the Hangman in reverse, I feel like you're finally, you're coming off that cross. You're coming off that stuck period of your life, and you're able to move forward into, your next move to where you're going. And it's going to feel great because I feel like you're going to, feel not stuck anymore. So that is very nice. Alright, if I can pick up these dang cards. Alright, so last but not least, earth signs. Oh, okay. Well, 2 wanted to come out. I'm going to show you, but I'm going to put them back in because I don't like encouraging my cards to just go everywhere. So you have the Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. So, could be moving towards something. You're not sure if you should do it by any means necessary or if you should, do it the quote-unquote right legit way. Let's see. What messages do you have for my earth signs right now? What messages do you have for my earth signs? 3 cards, please. Alright. We have the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. 4 of Wands in the reverse. And the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Alright. So, seems what the cards are saying is that you are coming out of a period of lack. You're coming out of a time where you felt like maybe nobody cared for you or that you just didn't feel like yourself. But it's kind of shaken up like how you feel about like relationships or a certain person. Like it could have been a bad relationship that you've been in and it made you feel like spiritually, mentally, emotionally poor. It could have been physically poor because of, bad relationships do that sometimes. But I feel like you were waiting for a while for the right moment to leave and you're not waiting anymore. I feel like you're leaving something or someone. Yeah, I feel like you've just had enough and you're kind of like disappointed because you're like, it was supposed to go like this. It was supposed to be a happy family. It was supposed to be a great relationship. I was supposed to, get these promotions at this job. I was supposed to blah, blah, blah. You had plans and you're disappointed because these plans are not going to come to fruition, but you know that it's better to leave now rather get stuck in that sunken cost fallacy. A lot of times we stick with something because we've invested so much time and because we have this future idea of what it should be, where in reality, it might never come to, pan out, but our mind wants to trick us to like, no, don't leave because all that time you've invested, it's going to be for nothing. No, a lot of times it's better just to get out, cut your losses and leave because it's going to be worse if you stick around. All right, so let's see what the outcome of this situation is. Give me 2 cards for the outcome for this situation for my earth signs. 2 cards for the outcome. We have Knight of Wands in the reverse with Justice, which Justice is obviously showing up a lot if you watched any of the other signs. So I feel like, karma's here, balance is here to settle. I'm hearing settle the score. So I feel like, okay. If you were in a bad situation with a person, friendship or a job, and a part of you wants to like take revenge, I feel like don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do something in retaliation to this situation, this bad situation you were just in. If you're like, oh, I'm going to go fuck his brother, to get back at him, don't do that. Don't do that. because justice and karma is here to balance out everything. Whoever treated you badly, whatever situation it was, they're going to get what they deserve. But you have to let the universe do it for you. You know, there is, that's one of the best lessons I've ever learned, man. When you let the universe dole out karma on somebody, they can do something way better than you ever could. I had a friend that she was real shitty, and she was talking behind my back to my boyfriend and saying that I was cheating and all this stuff. I wanted to beat her up so bad, but I didn't, mainly because her dad was a cop. So I said, you know what? I'll let the universe take care of you. It took a while, but fast forward about a year and a half later, this chick got a rare flesh-eating disease, like necrotitis, I don't know, something. Anyway, she like lost a freaking toe on one foot, and like, it was awful. But, you know, not to be mean or anything, but I was just like, dang, man, that is some heavy karma. And there's no way I could have done it better than that. So, I think that's what, you know, the outcome of this situation is. Also, don't act too impulsively when it comes to any decisions. Don't act too, brashly, I guess. Don't be so impulsive. Like, think some things through. And again, don't do anything to spite somebody else, because everything is working for your favor in the background, even though you can't see, and you just got to let it happen. You got to let it work itself out. All right. So that's the readings for all the signs. I hope y'all stuck around and watched it. And just watch out for some new videos that I'll be posting soon. Love and light. Take care of yourself, guys.